Hello everybody, welcome to the video. My channel name is College Football Frenzy, and today... Hello everybody, welcome to the video. My channel name is College Football Frenzy, and today I'm going to be talking about the Virginia Tech Hokies 2020 football schedule. The Hokies last year, they had a pretty good season. It didn't end the way they wanted to. They lost their bowl game against Kentucky and lost their rivalry game against Virginia, but it was a pretty good season and definitely an improvement. I think Hokies fans are very excited for this upcoming season, as they should be. They're definitely, in my opinion, going to improve again. I really think they have a lot of potential to be a pretty good ACC team. So I like where Virginia Tech's at right now. I'm excited to see how the season goes for the Hokies. I think it's going to be a good year for them. So I'm very excited to do the schedule prediction. Not the best ending for them last year, but they clearly show that they have potential to be a very good football team for this upcoming season. And, I think their defense should be great. I think their offense should be fine as well. And they always have a great home crowd. So I think the Hokies are going to be a pretty good team this upcoming season. So let's break down to the schedule prediction. Start with Liberty, then go to Virginia along the way. And then, of course, I'll give an overall record prediction at the end of the video. Number one, Liberty. Shouldn't be a problem there. Liberty, I think, was decent last year, but it should not be a problem for Virginia Tech. 2, Penn State. Hardest game of the year, right off the bat, really. Penn State is definitely better talent-wise. I have to get that out there. Great defense, one of the best in the Big Ten. Their offense, they're losing KJ Hamler. They still have Sean Clifford, though. They still have Pat Freiermuth and Journey Brown, and they've got a great recruiting class. So Penn State's definitely better talent-wise. There's no doubting it. Penn State's clearly better. That being said, it's at Virginia Tech. A lot of announcers will tell you Virginia Tech has one of the best crowds in all of college football. That is true. They have one of the craziest crowds, most excited crowds of all of college football. That definitely helps them. That'll be the factor that at least keeps Virginia Tech in this game, is the crowd factor. I think it's close. I'm taking Penn State, though. They just have the better talent overall. But the crowd can definitely influence this game. They have great fans, Virginia Tech. So I expect Virginia Tech to at least put up a fight. 3, Middle Tennessee, no problem. 4, North Alabama, no problem there. 5, Georgia Tech, the worst team in the ACC, no problem there. 6, at North Carolina. So you're coming into this game right now at 4-1. You've played one ACC game so far against Georgia Tech. That's a win. This game is going to be huge. Let's just say this game is huge. It's pretty early on in the season, but this is arguably the biggest game of the season. Not the hardest, the biggest. The hardest is Penn State. The most important for Virginia Tech is North Carolina. I'm sure Virginia Tech fans would much rather beat North Carolina than Penn State, because beating North Carolina means most likely they're going to win the division. Penn State, that's an out-of-conference game. North Carolina, not the hardest team on their schedule, but it's a huge game. The winner, I would be shocked if they don't go the ACC championship game to face Clemson, so it's a very big game. Last year, these two played in a fantastic game, very close. This upcoming season, I expect something similar. That being said, I think North Carolina has improved a little bit more. Their coaching staff is still great. Their recruiting's getting better. Their offense is just as good, if not better. You've got Sam Howell returning. The one weakness is the defense, I think. I think Virginia Tech's defense overall is better, but still, North Carolina, in my opinion, the better offense, better coaching staff is going to help them, and it's an away game for Virginia Tech. So I think it's close, but I'm taking North Carolina to hand the Hokies their second loss. 7, bye week, good time to have your bye week right in the middle of the season, coming off a big game. 8, Boston College, go Eagles, but they're not going to get it done here. Virginia Tech's just a better team. 9, at Louisville. Big game here. Louisville improved so much last season. Definitely the biggest improvement, in my opinion, of the 2019 season. I think there were 2-win team the year before, and they did great this past season. So definitely a great season for Louisville last year. I think they'll improve again. So this will be a big matchup. It's at Louisville. I will say Virginia Tech overall on paper looks like the better team, but this should be an interesting game. I think Louisville could definitely make some noise in the ACC. I don't think they'll beat Clemson, but they could definitely, get a 9-win season. So I'm expecting big things from Louisville. I think it's close. I'll take the Hokies, though. At Pitt, shouldn't be a problem. I think Pitt's a very average ACC team, really on the decline, in my opinion. They've been average for a while. I think Virginia Tech wins this one pretty easily. Miami, So, listen, Miami didn't have a great season last year, but I think they're going to improve quite a lot. I don't like Miami. I'll admit it. I don't really like them. But just looking at the roster, I think they're going to improve a lot. The defense was great last year. It should be great again. The offense was the big problem, especially the inexperienced quarterback, the inexperienced offensive line. The offense was just atrocious, in my opinion, last year for Miami. But now they have De'Ara King coming in at quarterback. That's going to help. I think he can pass and throw the ball both well, so that will definitely help, even if the offensive line still is bad, because he can run the football, he can scramble, whatever. So Miami, I think, on the offense is definitely going to improve, and they have Ed Reed coming in, so they're definitely going to be a better football team next year. Ed Reed, it doesn't matter what position he's in. I think he's chief of staff right now, but still, his presence there, considering he was one of the best players, if not the best player in program history, is definitely going to help them. Obviously, both a college football and professional legend. So that will help them a lot, I think, his presence there. I think it's close. Overall, though, Virginia Tech's still the better team, in my opinion. So I'll take the Hokies, but it definitely could be close. It was close last year, so, I wouldn't be shocked if Miami wins. At Duke should be easy, no problem there. And Virginia, I don't think Virginia's going to be as good as they were last year. I'm taking the Hokies here to get their revenge. So overall, I have Virginia Tech going 9-3. It could be 10-2. The two losses that I have are definitely Penn State and North Carolina, and the other loss could either come at Louisville or Miami, or maybe Virginia. But I have right now, two guaranteed losses and a possible loss maybe late in the season where they get upset. They very well could be 10-2. That might still not be enough to win the ACC if North Carolina has only one in-conference loss. So that might not be enough to reach them to the ACC title game, even if they went 10-2. But it would still be a great season. I think the Hokies are definitely improving, and they should be a playoff contender soon on. I know Hokie for Life is going to be watching this one. He's a pretty big fan of them. He's probably not going to like that I have them at 9-3, but they could very well be 10-2. I think their range is anywhere from 8-4 to 10-2. So in my opinion, it'll be a good season for the Hokies, but 9-3 right now. Just the Penn State game's tough, the North Carolina game's tough, and I'm saying they might get upset late in the season. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you for joining in. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my other videos, and yeah, that's it for now.